My Doordash people, how you doing? As you can see by the thumbnail, just a little curiosity when it comes to this COD, cash on delivery thing that Doordash has and offers. I've known about this for a while. Obviously, it's been in the app. First time I seen it, I attempted to click it on for about 10 minutes and I hadn't gotten anything, but then I started to think about certain things like, oh man, I think I need some change. I think that was really the only thing if I thought about at that moment. Then over time, like I just forgot about it. And recently it's kind of been coming up, the cash on delivery, as an additional source to get more orders and more money. There's a lot of gray areas when it comes to this cash on delivery thing and a lot of red flags for me. So I'm just reaching out to the Doordash community just to see for people that have used this service, the cash on delivery as an option to make additional cash. I'm fine where I'm at. But I mean, of course, who would like more money? I mean, of course, but I don't want it to be at the cost of a headache or a possible situation that happens. So with that said, a few of my concerns, one being robbed. It's like the scammers nowadays, it's like you never know how fake or real account is that a DoorDash customer may have. And just imagine you order pizza and they know that they're going to be paying you in cash, or they're going to know that you're going to be having change on you, not knowing how much change, but they know you're going to have change. And at that point, it's like you can be robbed. So it's like, that's a red flag for me. I don't want to be robbed. The whole thing behind DoorDash was that it was a cashless service. The orders were prepaid, or you had a red card, which means nothing to any person that robs you. So it was pretty much a seamless service in the sense. It's like when you start talking about cash, it's like now you're putting yourself at risk to be paid in cash. So with that concern that I have, the next immediate concern would be counterfeit money. I only say this because I've been paid in counterfeit money before, and I do not like it. I do not like to get paid in cash because I've been paid and it's been with counterfeit money. And it's like I had to deal with that. It's like I had to file a police report. Nothing ended up happening to the person because it was just a report that got filed. And I found out that it was fake, going to go use it somewhere else. And then I can only assume if you go try to deposit the money somewhere, either in person or an ATM, the money won't take. And by that point, that person's long gone. You don't know who it is. They don't live there. Who knows? There's just so many situations. So when it comes to counterfeit money, I have a concern about that because it's like, do they mark bills anymore? Are there markers anymore? Is there some kind of cash verifying device that you can use to verify cash? I just don't want to work that hard in that sense, but I still thought I would keep open mind to it, just to at least hear back from some other Dashers. But those are some concerns of mine. Like I said, the counterfeit money, all the change and stuff that you have to carry, being robbed. Then it's like, okay, what if you don't have the exact change to give to the customer? But you have to now give them the change they want, but you don't have the exact. So it's like, do you pay them more? So like, do you lose money? Because you can't assume they'll give you that money in a tip because you don't have it to give to them. And then on the flip side of that, it's like they're paying you in cash, and it's like you start marking bills and start verifying bills, and it's like it is a business, so it's like you should have that option to feel like you want to protect your business and protect the money that you're taking from somebody. But I know when money gets marked, when I go spend money at the stores, I kind of take a personal offense to it, but at the same time, I understand it because they've probably been paid in counterfeit money before and they've lost product or inventory. And in this case, I mean, they order the food through DoorDash or whatever. I get paid in cash. I mean, I just don't want to deal with that situation. But it's like when you're marking money in front of people, it's like, because I know the feeling when I go pay in cash and they're marking money and they're looking at you and they're looking at the bills and this and that. And it makes you feel like a certain kind of way, like as if you're paying with fake money or something, or counterfeit money. And it's like, I just came from the bank with this cash, or I just withdrew this cash from the ATM. So it's just like, it's not the greatest feeling, but it's like you understand why they do it or whatever it is. It's just like, you're not worried. You're not trying to pass anything off to them. So it's just like, I don't want that to be a concern that you're checking money. And it's like, maybe you were possibly going to get a tip from them, but because you're sitting there checking their money to make sure it's real, they decide not to give you a tip. So it's just a lot of things, man, that gray areas and concerns that I have that I just don't think I want to deal with. So I just thought I'd reach out to you guys just to find out and see what your thought process is for the ones that have done it. Has it worked out for you in comparison to not having it turned on cash on delivery wise? Do you make that much more money for to be worth it to then have to go get change constantly, and having to have money on you and stuff like that? So comment down below, and let me know how you guys feel about it. Even if you haven't done cash on delivery, just kind of let me know how you feel about that service or that option to make some additional money. I'm assuming it depends on your market. If there's a lot of places that have this cash on delivery, and like I said, I can only assume that it's probably only with pizza. It can go beyond that. It can probably be for almost anything, I would assume, because it'd just be cash on delivery. I'm assuming if there's the option on Doordash when the customer is ordering. So I'm not sure. I haven't been on the customer side of the app to know what restaurants offer the cash on delivery option. That's the part I'm just unsure of, to be able to market. So I will leave it at that. I don't want the video to be too long, but there were just some things I wanted to bring across to you guys to find out and see. So again, your boy C Moto, just trying to get some information. Most of the time I know things when it comes to the DoorDash thing. This is not something I've looked into as far as what's on their website in terms of explaining anything, but I just think some of my questions and concerns are beyond what they'll have on a website page. They'll probably just be telling you the benefits of having cash on delivery and not telling you any red flags or any questions or concerns that a person may have. So I haven't even bothered to look into it. So I was just like, I want to ask the people. I want to ask the community, the DoorDashers that have done it, to get back to me and let me know. And like I said, if you haven't done the COD cash on delivery thing, still let me know down in the comments below how you feel, so I can get everybody's opinion on one side or the other. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you right in the middle with it? What are your concerns? What are your thoughts about it? And we'll go from there and we'll talk about it. And as you know, your boy C Moto, I respond to everybody 110%. I take my personal time out to make sure that I get back to each and every one of you guys. I feel it's a service that I owe you guys. When I'm creating videos and it's very informational, or some kind of tips or tricks or something like that that you guys may have questions about, I hate content creators that do not reply back. And of course, you can get so big to where you probably can't keep up anymore, but I personally would make it a job of mine to make sure that I keep up, because you guys subscribe to my channel and it's the least that I can do. You've helped me out by subscribing, liking, commenting on my channel, that I feel it's the least I can do to personally answer each and every one of your individual questions. So with that said, your boy C Moto, you know what it is. Until next time, but let's talk about it, and hopefully I speak with you guys soon. Alrighty, peace out.